What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jason Sean back at again with another video, and today we gotta talk about Marvel TOKON. If you haven't lived under a rock, you should already know. Arc System Works is developing a new game called Marvel TOKON, set to release around August 6th, and you should already know. Their track record is looking pretty good, pretty solid, because they were the same people who made games like Fighter Z, and Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising, and Guilty Gear. So obviously, Marvel TOKON is shaping up to be a 4v4 tag fighter. Looks to be good. So far, the gameplay is alright. Character roster is looking decent. We got 20 full playable characters: Iron Man, Captain America, Doctor Doom, Magneto, Storm, Star-Lord, etc. And we got new faces in there like Loki, Blade, and Carnage, and also the Green Goblin. You get what I mean? Alright, so with all that said, though, we got the good, the bad, and the controversy. So make sure you like the video, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts. Yes, I always read the comment section, so don't be afraid to read the comment section. Trust me, I want to know your thoughts, and hopefully we can make something out of that. So let's shift to I would say let's start with the controversy, because it's best to start with the controversy before we get into the good and bad. So the controversy here is that if you haven't been aware, 2 months ago, Marvel TOKON announced that the game will be banned in 140 different countries. I'm sorry, yes, your ears do not deceive you. I said 140 plus countries were banned from playing Marvel TOKON. This was announced 2 months ago, and people were stunned, because this was the first time ever a game from Arc System Works is not going to be available to you like 140 countries at all. And people were like, this has to be Sony. Obviously, it is Sony, but we can't really prove it. So some people took upon themselves to make petitions to try and get some countries to be unbanned. It worked to an extent, because 5 countries were able to escape the ban phase, but unfortunately, we still got 130 plus countries still left on that list, and that number is not reducing anytime soon. And to keep this in mind, the game is releasing in 2 weeks. It's releasing 2 weeks from now. This weekend, we are experiencing the open beta, the last open beta for the game before it releases. And yeah, we're gonna talk about the problems of the open beta later on. But like I said before, if you don't believe, go to your Steam page or your PlayStation page. Notice that if you type Marvel TOKON and you see no results found, just know that your country is not going to be able to play the game. Like, you will not play that game. Even if you try and search it, even though you try to change country, I don't think you can even change your country at all. So yeah, you won't be able to play Marvel TOKON. So just keep that in mind. And now moving on to the next issue, Marvel TOKON's PC performance issue. So for some reason, Marvel TOKON in the open beta has had PC performance issues from many people. Many people have experienced this in both high-end, mid-end, low-end devices. I mean, it's obviously not gonna work on low-end, but you know what I mean. So we're gonna get to all the posts later on. So let's start off by moving on with the good part about the game. Like I said, the good thing about the game coming out, it has lobbies, rollback netcode, the good shit that Arc System always drops. And like the episode or story mode that the game has is not like fully animation level. It's not the full animation level. It's basically the same thing that Fatal Fury City of the Wolves are doing. It's like a comic-esque type of animation where you're basically moving pictures. You're moving pictures with voice lines. I mean, to be fair, if you're a fan of like offline content or story modes, I mean, it should be for you. Like, nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's also training mode. There's the online mode. There's ranked, and subtly every 20 characters. Some characters are difficult. Other characters are very easy to get into, and basically, I think it's casual friendly. The game is casual friendly and somewhat competitive if you think about it. But don't get too comfortable, because trust me, in this kind of game, there will be people that will find cheats, and I mean that in the most literal term. They will be cheats to be found in this game. So yeah, that's the good. That's all the good for the game. Moving on to the bad. So I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna show you a few clips, a few things from Twitter. Twitter is one of the most places that people like to express themselves the most. So let's start off with this. Now, first up on bad reviews, we have Karim Jovian, who basically aired out his opinion, saying, after thinking about it long and hard, notes, beta is going to end today. If you're watching this video, the beta is going to end today. since it's the 26th of July. I might be canceling my pre-order for Marvel Tokon. I am so heartbroken to say because I love the game, but it is an absolute nightmare on PC, and on top of it all, it does not work on Steam OS. So that means I can't play it offline like BBSZ and Steam Deck or the Steam machine. It's not only ran poorly due to the anti-cheat issues, but also Sony and PlayStation login would not work and was always causing issues. Like truly disappointed to see Sony force this on us and blocking so many other players or off SteamOS devices, let alone countries that can make an account. And no, I will not be buying for the PS5. I was really looking forward to it on PC. Like this is a problem. About that, I really hope Sony removes this requirement to log in and makes the game playing on Steam devices using SteamOS. And coming off with it, the game coming out with $87 for the Ultimate Edition. Yeah, like this is really annoying because yeah, one of the main reasons why the PC performance issues is about is because one, they installed easy anti-cheat, which if you didn't know is basically like an installation file that's supposed to make the game less capable of being mod. Like I don't know whether it's being modded or being like or basically being hacked. I don't know, not sure. Like all I know is that it has caused PC performance issues on PC for two other games in the past. One of them was Reacher of Souls. I do remember first that day one of the launch, it was terrible. And Grand Warfighter Z, like I said, easy anti-cheat has caused more harm than good. And the fact that people are noticing this now, if they don't take the time to remove that, the game is not gonna it's not gonna work out well upon release. I'm just saying. Now moving on, you know, we also got the information about the what system requirements, the minimum and recommended level for you to run the game. I mean, my system can run the game, but again, like I said, my country is part of the banned list, so I am unable to get Marvel Tokon. Just to let y'all know, yeah, I'm never gonna be able to get Marvel Tokon unless they remove my country from the banned list. So yeah, don't expect gameplay in this channel. Sorry. Like somebody who is not banned from the game but had access to the beta had an issue where when he was running Marvel Tokon, the game had he has shader compilations, or he needed to build up shaders, and for some reason it took up 76.4% of his CPU. And this man had an RTX 5070. I saw the tweet down below, but this is the screenshot, so it's from my phone, not from my system, so I can't really just go to his channel and just find this again. So yeah, this is not the only person that has had this issue. Let me even zoom out. Yeah, this is another person who took two photos from two separate PC devices, and you see this spike. Look at this spike, the inflated spike of the shader compilation from Marvel Tokon. This is 75%. If you can't see it from here, 75% of the CPU is being used only on Marvel Tokon. And here's another one. This is 65%. You can see his GPU. This is a GPU. This is a GPU taking this, like having 76% usage, but the CPU is being taken 65%. It's taking both. Like this is what the Tokon is doing. And the devs know about this. People have been reporting it to the devs. The devs basically haven't released a patch to fix it. They just dropped a 6-post thread talking about, hey guys, so we get the issue, but here are the settings that you can use to basically, make the game run faster. So go here, go to your location, delete this file, restart the system, yada yada yada. You already know the drill. Yeah, so they ain't making a hot fix. Like they might, but again, like for now, don't expect a hot fix at all. Now let's move on to someone who has played like a whole day in the game. Day one thoughts on Tokon. If you like Marvel, play something else. If you like simple games, play something else. If you play on PC, play something else. If you like cool visuals, play Marvel Tokon. Okay, I can't really say that you can take this guy's opinion to face value, but to hear this three, it's already bad as is. And this one, the third point is already proven to be true. And now, see, I don't like how the game is right now, but I want to. We'll try again tomorrow. Moving on, we got someone here who had 10 hours on Tokon. So I played 10 hours on Tokon, learned Black Man Front Blade. Just want to say, man, what a horrible online experience. Pretty much unplayable, really sad because the game's practically out. Outside of that, my gripes with the game so far. Sys feels really horrible to call in neutral and in combos. I've been calling Sys for like 25 years now. This is the first time where I thought, wow, this feels really rough. 2. Auto combos are disgusting in this game. They pretty much make DBFZ auto combos feel like trash. If I'm saying this, I can just imagine what the regular fan base is gonna go through. With input buffers and all types of other nonsense to the third point. The game is fun and I like the creativeness, but damn. But at least you reached by bringing them ranked. I don't even know. I don't know what that rank is. So yeah, let's see what a Guilty Gear player, a Guilty Gear OG has gone through with Marvel TOKON. So he booted up the beta, got 3 error pop-ups, got into the game. All the developers' splash screens played at 02 frames per second. My computer sounds like it's about to take off. Text-to-speech voice reading out of the menu text, and when I finally get past those, I press start. Can't connect to the network. He just like deafens me by reading out my error code. Then I uninstall. What a good day one experience. A very solid day one experience. But looking at it from a perspective, let's go to it. I want to show y'all something. This man made a post saying that y'all realize that it's actually more damn like Ultimate Marvel Capcom 3 versus Marvel TOKON. Speed at which you open the game and reach the training mode. Which one is faster? And this is actually pretty sad because it spotlights how bad things have gotten despite the advancements of hardware. Hardware is infinitely more powerful than it was in the 360 era. Yet big budget titles just can't seem to work. And then we got this video. Look at this. I'm gonna just zoom in, and you can see it right here. It's right here. Bro launched both of these games at the exact same time, and he reached the training mode in UVMC 3 at 44 seconds. TOKON, I'm gonna just skip. Look at it. PSN login. We're in 2 minutes. Look at it. Is until it's 2 minutes. I'm gonna just pause it. Let's see. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. 2 minutes 50 seconds. 2 minutes 45 ish, and still lagging. So just say 250 seconds. 2 minutes and 50 seconds is how long it took to open the training mode in Marvel TOKON. And we're gonna end it off with Pirate Nation basically making this post saying Marvel TOKON Fighting Souls Open Beta is a disaster on PC. Players are reporting stuttering, frequent crashes, high CPU usage, long shader compilation times, and inconsistent performance. Some users also say the game struggles even on high-end systems. That is actually wild. The beta also doesn't currently work on Steam Deck, and many players reporting that the game fails at launch or isn't playable on Valve's handheld. And that is wild. Got comments below saying, yep, just play it on PC version first day. I'm glad that I have PS5 to play the game in all of its glory. Hopefully the PC version launch doesn't get delayed. I prefer a later patch to play with issues for now. Another person talked about him having issues with his PS5 trying to log into the network. He had 3 network disconnects. And then this guy just posted and just bragged about his Xbox Ally X, saying that Steam Deck is whack. Yeah, and with that, folks, that is the end of the video. So I would like to say this right now. For me, although I'm not gonna have the chance to play Marvel TOKON, but looking at it, the game has potential. It has a lot of good potential, but I don't know what Sony is trying to do. But this approach is not working. This approach is actually killing its game. And the hype between right now to the release of this game is only going to grow thinner and thinner. People are canceling their pre-orders. People are having some people are having good times. Some people aren't having good times. Most people won't be able to play the game because it's banned. But all we can do right now is just wait and hope to see if maybe the devs can make a hotfix patch with PC issues. Remove the amount of people and countries that are banned from the game. And maybe, just maybe, hopefully the game will have a successful launch. With that all being said, I would like to say thank you all for watching this video. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe down below. And do me a favor, if you have any thoughts about Marvel TOKON, if you have played Marvel TOKON, drop your thoughts down below about how the game is, how the game feels. Is it good? Is it great? Or is it, like how everyone said, just filled with issues? Do you think those issues will be resolved? So, yeah, that's basically my thoughts about it. Like I say, thank you all for watching the video, and I'll see you all next time.